Hey everyone, welcome back to another trailmakers tutorial. Today we are making a hovercraft vehicle thing. I don't know what to call it. The first part that you need to start off is the motorcycle seat. Just gotta wait. You need the motorcycle seat to start off. Head over to aerodynamics, pull out that block, copy it over, and then head over to propulsion, which I don't know what I'm doing, and grab the jet, copy it over to the other side, copy it again, and copy it again. And then you're almost done with the main levitation piece, but you need a distance sensor, and you need to turn it. I'm showing you a little bit more of a complex version, since the old version that I planned was not very working. It didn't work anymore. So, you need to keep moving them. And now, you need to set each one to its own corner. You can't have one activate them all, because then there's going to be a weird bug that happens whenever you do that. And you need to change the speed of, the power of the gimbal jets. Now, set it to 0.6, and then you should be good to go for all of them. You need to do it for all of them, so then you don't mess up the entire thing. And now, that vehicle, that part of that's the flotation, and I don't know what it's doing. It won't stop going back and forth over and over. Okay, now it's level. You don't really want it to hop around like this, because you will be adding more weight to the actual creation. So you don't want it to hop around. That's just going to cause a ton of problems. You need to head over to propulsion again and pull out the mini thruster. The mini thruster is going to be the way the entire hovercraft moves around. And as you can see, it should be a little bit easier than it was for me. You can't move it in there since there's no... Actually, you can. I would not recommend putting it inside. I recommend putting it outside, because then if you put it on the outside, it won't flip as much. And you just keep needing to copy it and copying it to the point, and you need to rotate that, so then it's set up for that. Keep setting it up, and now set the ones that are in the front to S, and set the ones in the back to W. And see why you shouldn't do that? See why you should put them out on the outside, not the inside? So now it'll be more stable, but then you have a stabilization problem with the actual thing. It'll try to tilt backwards and forwards, and sideways if it tilts all the way backwards. And that ain't good because it's supposed to be hovering, not grinding against the ground. And copy it over to the other side. Well, don't do that. I don't know why I said that. And then, once you see all that, you need to take out the 1x4 block. It should be easy to find. And you need to bring it out for every side. So now, once you've done that, you need to keep doing whatever I'm doing. I wouldn't recommend extending it upward like what I did, but it would work. And now, as you can see, it still has that problem. So that did not fix that at all. So you need a stabilization system, which you need the angle sensor for. But first, you need to place down a ton of blocks there to add weight to it, so then the stabilization system actually does something and doesn't fail every time. Now, you need to go to balance, and you need to bring out the normal weight block, not the heavy weight block, because that's too much for it. And then you should be pretty much good for that, but you still need to add stabilization, which is the most important part of the entire thing. Just keep following what I'm doing, and you should be good. And now, it will go forward, but you still have that problem. So, you need to, well, actually, this fixed the forward and backward problem. So you need to delete those, place that there, and now, well, actually, you need the blue pieces facing inward, like how it is right now. And now you have to copy it. Well, actually, don't copy it. You can if you want to. That just makes it easier, but I'm going to fix it more than just that. Oh no, don't do that. You can reset it by pressing Z, and it undoes a mistake that you have. And it still doesn't fix it because you haven't added the actual stabilization system. But as you can see, when the arrows go in, the actual main thruster to do it should activate. That one goes right there, and then you turn it, bring it over to the other side, copy it again, and turn it around. And now, you don't need to set a control for any of these. I'm just doing that for fun. But you can't just click the X beside how you control it to remove the input, so that it doesn't constantly annoy you. Now you have it to where the two front ones activate when that tilts forward, and those two in the back, when they activate, it'll do it when it tilts backward. That needs to be moved. And can see that it's all connected. So you can see now that it kind of has a problem. It doesn't hover. I mean, it's just barely hovering to the point where it won't scrape. Also, you don't have turning. So you need to fix that. And just keep following what I'm doing. Just don't take out the weights. I don't know why I did that. See what I mean? The stabilization system is needed. So, once you've done all that, now you're working on the forward-backward system, while you're also working on the main controls for the stabilization system. Copy that. Copy it again. Copy it again. However, you need to move that one onto the inside. And copy it again. Now you need to move both thrusters onto the inside. Once you've done that, you're good for you just copy that over there. Copy that over there. And now you almost have the stabilization system done. But you need to delete the bottom ones. So then you can bring those ones out and have several. I just confused myself. Okay, just bring out some of the hover blocks and copy it again. And you need to set it up a certain way. Just keep following what I'm doing. Now, once you finish that, you can still see it has the same problem. So, what you're gonna need to do is add 2 more hover blocks and set their power to over 0.6, so 0.8. How does this work? Yeah, you need to remove that. And I don't know why I placed that back there. How will this work? So now you need to add the actual main turning controls, and then you'll see why stabilization system is needed. You can see it's driving forward, just barely hovering over. Every time you turn, it damages the hovercraft. So you need to keep fixing it until it works. And I don't know why, but still driving forward, still driving forward, still driving forward, still driving forward. And it goes 60 kilometers per hour, as you can see. But now you need to fix the main stabilization system. And once you've done that, you should be pretty much done. Other than you actually have to add more hover blocks in order to make it work. As you can see, it won't connect because there's a thruster right there, and also there's another hover block there. You can bring it over there, turn it, and you need to delete both of them on this side too. So now, once you copy that over there, and you need to copy that over there, select that one, copy it again, and now you need to add a block right there and a block right there, so then no parts are missing. And now you need to set it to the main actual control. Once you've done that, you can try that. And now you can see why you need the stabilization system. If I were to go forward right now, which I am, you can see that's constantly going to grind on that side because there's no stabilization. So you need to set the main stabilization. The inner ones are the stabilization. The outer ones are the turning. And once you've done that, you should be pretty much done. You just need to make sure the blue parts are turning inward. And then, once you're done with that, by the way, you can only use 2 stabilization sensors to do that. And now you can see it's still tilting. So, what you need to do is, once I get back in the editor, you need to change the ones on the sides to 0.8 tenths. To 0 and 8 tenths. Once you've done that, you should be pretty much good. So set that to 0.8, 0.8, 0.8, and 0.8. Whatever you do when you're controlling this thing, do not press space. Well, that's the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, And remember, I don't know, I should probably just stop doing that one part. Anyway, goodbye. Yeet.